Hello, welcome to another Informatica video tutorial. My name is Fernando Guerrero, and today I will show you that it is possible to use EFS as a file system when using Informatica Cloud. In this video, I am going to talk about EFS performance, advantage, disadvantage, what EFS is, and then I will show you a demo on how to mount EFS to a Linux server and prove you that you can create a flat file connection and read files and write files into EFS. So first of all, EFS it means Elastic File System. It's a technology from AWS. This is a fully managed store technology. It relies on NFS protocol, and you can use version 4.0 or 4.1. And AWS recommends to use the 4.1. It is highly available and durable. And when you create an EFS file, you can select if you want to have it in just one availability zone or if you want to use it in a regional. Obviously, using in a regional is going to make your system more robust. You could have one server running your Informatica secure agent in one availability zone and your other server in a different availability zone. It will give you more robustness. It is fully elastic, so it means like if you have some days where your workload is going to increase and you need to create more secure agents to process more information, and you are writing more files, well, EFS is going to scale according to your needs. It will scale out, and or if you delete files, it will scale down. And you pay only for what you need. You pay regarding the size and also the throughput. You don't need to have the same throughput all the time. So this is an advantage to save you money. Also, EFS has three different store technologies. Store classes. The standard, the infrequent access, and the archive. So if you have files that you're going to be processing with your secure agent very often, keep those ones in the standard because you will get the fastest throughput. If you have files that you will process periodically, you can have infrequent access. And if you have files that you will barely access, you can have it in archive. And you will save a lot of money. For example, if you're using the infrequent access, it can save you up to 90% in comparison with the standard. And if you use archive, you can save up to 50% in comparison with the infrequent access. When you are using your Elastic File System, you have three different throughput modes that you can select. One of them is the Elastic. Actually, this is the recommended one. That means like if you need to have more secure agents because you're going to be processing more files and you connect more servers to this Elastic File System, well, the throughput of your EFL is going to increase because you are demanding more from that one. If later you don't need all those secure agents and you shut down some of them, yep, the throughput will go down, and you don't have to pay for because you don't use the maximum throughput all the time. You have the provisioned mode. When you create the Elastic File System, you specify what throughput you want, and this throughput is gonna be fixed. It's gonna be there all the time. Doesn't matter how many secure agents you have. And the other one is the bursting throughput. Usually, this one, the more data you have, the throughput capacity is going to be increasing. So I want to show you the next table because here you can see all the different performance depending if you're using Elastic, provisioned, if you are in one zone or regional. So as you can see, when you are reading files, the maximum that you can get is 10 GB bytes, and when you are writing, usually 3. Use provisioned, you can get 3.3 GB bytes per second, but usually 3. But keep in mind that in order to get these numbers, this is the volume performance. If you connect your Linux server with your secure agent, the maximum performance that you will get per server, it's only 500 megabytes per second. So this is something that keep in mind, because just because the file system has 10 GB per second doesn't mean that you will get it all of them with one computer. And you need to choose servers that are specialized for throughput, and you need to have your server in a faster network. That's something that you need to talk with your AWS architect. But this is good to keep in mind if you know that you are going to be processing files, very large files, and you want to improve the performance. Keep in mind about all these numbers. It's going to be really important to maximize your secure agents. So now I am going to proceed to show you a little example of how to mount the system and how to create a flat file connection and read a file. So the first thing in the demo is like we need to have a EFS already created. How to create one EFS is beyond this video tutorial. So that's something that you can check with your AWS architect. But here you can see we have already one EFS already created, and we are going to use this DNS name when we mount that to our system. So now I want to show you how to mount this to our server. So this is our server where our agent is running. As you see, we only have that file and that folder. So I am going to create one folder where I am going to mount my EFS. So the first thing is just to create my folder. That will be the first thing. So here, so just when you have your different Linux servers with UFS, use the same folder name and the same path to all of them to have consistency. Because when you create your flat file connection, you have to specify the path to where you want to load the files. So it should be the same across all the servers. Just in case one servers go down, you have your other Informatica server up, and they can use the same connections. Because all of them are going to be, you can group all of them into the same runtime environment. So that's going to be the name of our folder. Okay, EFS mount point. Let me remove this here, and that's going to be the name of our folder. So we have it, and if you can see here, it's completely empty. We are going to use the mount command. And remember when I told you that we will need to have the DNS from our EFS system. So here we have the mount command, we have the EFS, and we are specifying in which folder we want to have this. So I am going to proceed to mount this. Okay, let's see what we have in our file system. And now we have some data. Let's go inside of this one. Okay. So what do we have here? We have, let's go to source. Let's go and list what we have in source. We have products and products tree. Okay. What do we have in target? Okay, we have two files. So let's proceed now to create a flat file connection. So we are in Informatica page now. I am going to create a new connection. Connection name, I will put it EFS flat flat file. That's gonna be the name. Okay. Type is gonna be a flat file. I need to choose my environment. Here, remember where we put it? It was in root, and this was the place where we mount our file system. So yep, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna use UTF-8. I will test this connection. Successful, and I will save it. I am going to create now a mapping. So here, I'm gonna create a new mapping. We call it EFS flat file. Just use that one. Okay. So this is gonna be the name of our mapping. Here in the source, we select the one that we just created, EFS flat file demo. We can go to source file. It's gonna choose one product. Okay, we can preview the data. Now let's go to the target. It's gonna choose the same connection. And let's going to create this one. So it's gonna be located in target data. What was the name? It's target data files. Target data files. And we can call it Informatica demo. Okay, save it. If you take a look here, if we list the information that we have here, we don't have the file that I just described. We don't have it there. Okay, so I am going to save it. Now we can create a mapping task, so we can run this one. Okay, now that we have our mapping task, we can run it. And it was successful. So let's gonna take a look. So now we have, you see the Informatica demo file is there, and we can go there to list it. It's just and it has data. Well, this shows you that you can use EFS together with Informatica flat file connection. This is a real good option. You don't have to worry about the space of your storage system, because it will just keep growing as you generate more files. If you want to know more information, you can visit the following pages. You will find information about AWS that you could use in conjunction with the Informatica Secure Agent. If you have any feedback, you are welcome to write us to our email or to our Twitter account. Thank you very much for watching this video.